This has Padre fans beyond concerned as a horrible start puts question marks in this rotation. What does this mean for the future of the Padres? Let's talk about it. Hi, welcome back to another episode of Padres Digest with your host, Andrew. Today's reaction. And that's the video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. No, but... Can I be totally honest with you guys? I didn't make it past the second inning. I didn't make it past the second inning. I was like, I'm so busy. I don't have time for this. Please apply. Also, I can't do this. Also, remember what is this? Remember we were talking about subscribing? We're on the road to 3K. I showed you the graphic on the last video. I just made a post. But get us to 3K before the end of October, and these really cool things can happen. So make it happen. I will love you guys forever. Thank you so much for being incredible and amazing. But you know what's not incredible and amazing? The Padres right now. So, Michael King, we love you. We support you. We are happy you're back. I think genuinely, and this hurts me to say, I think that was the worst pitching performance of the entire year. I know I can think of some. I feel like Dylan Cease against the Dodgers. That one was pretty bad. Ooh. Let me know, Padre fans. What was worse? Dylan Cease against the Padres, where he walked everybody and was like literally pissing himself, or Michael King giving up like a hit every 2 seconds? And it was 8 runs. I think the Dylan Cease game was only like 5 runs. I don't know. AJ Cassaville, talk about it. What are we talking about? Mets 8, Padres 3. Michael King was hit hard. Understatement. Surrendering 8 runs, including 4 Mets homers. Padres are running out of time to host a potential wildcard series, but whether it's home or away, tough to envision a path through that series without a much better Michael King. That'll do it for Michael King. He allowed 8 runs and didn't record an out in the 4th inning. 4 Mets took him deep. Concerning, to say the least, given how badly the Padres need King for a potential postseason rotation. Oh, Michael King. Ignore that really big stat in the middle that also affects things. But oh, Michael King. 10 hits in 3 innings, 8 earned runs, and only 2 strikeouts. OM goodness. That is beyond scary and disgusting. I want to vomit. Obviously I'm being over dramatic, but still, oh my god, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing, bro? I have plenty more, don't worry. So is he not good anymore, unfortunately? Well, here's 3 options that could be happening. Why today happened. His shoulder is shredded chicken, because that's what he injured earlier in the year when he slept on it wrong. So it could still be broken, or his leg again. He's tipping pitches. I saw on MLB Network that Michael King, his delivery, he has like 2 versions that are super subtle, right? So when he throws a breaking ball, he has his leg in a separate position so that he can put more break on it. When he throws it sideways, you can't really see it on the camera. And when he does his fastball, it's the same motion, but a little bit different, super slight, right? But if it's not super slight anymore, maybe that's what they can tell. Maybe they watch the MLB Network thing and MLB Network just screwed us. I don't know. 3, he's rusty as hell. Honestly, probably the most accurate of what happened today. That's probably the reason why, right? So he's basically rehabbing in Major League games. It's Major League games is rough. Honestly, 100% these are rehab games for him. Now, I'm sure you're thinking well, why didn't he just play in AAA? The season's over. Minor league games are over. There's no more minor league games. I'm pretty sure they ended a couple days ago. So it's either here or maybe the Arizona complex if he's allowed to. I don't really know how the rules work for that, but 100%, this is 100% his rehab, right? And I'm not mad that it's his rehab because he does need rehab, clearly, right? I just it's unfortunate that the only time we can give him rehab games is smack dab in the biggest playoff push of, I don't know, the entire year. These are the games we have to win, and right now we're putting out a player who's hey, I'm a little rusty, give me a sec. Give me a sec. It's horrible. It is horrible. So I'll try. He has positives. We'll try to put a little positive spin on it. Like, I'm not hating on Michael King. Like, if you want to say, oh, we're glad we're not re-signing him, or if you want to say like, oh, Michael King's a bum, like, please get away from our team. Like, no, no, no. I still have faith in Michael King, right? Let him just work it out. We have the best pitching development in the league with Ruben Niebla. Let him do what he needs to do. Don't give up on King yet. I know he looks like a joker right now, but we've seen him be a king before. That was a bar right there for me. But anyways, clearly a very ugly start from Michael King. If there's a positive you could take from it, the pitch shape looked solid. There's a graph that follows this. I'll show it in a sec. I just wanted to read this first. His SI actually averaged 1.1 inches more horizontal break than it did in 2024, and his velocity was in line with 24. Bulk of the issue stems from his command. Yeah, I swear to God, like every home run they hit, from what I saw on the like game day app strike zone thingy I'm talking about, it was like right down the middle. Like 100% like right down the middle. On some of them, there's sweepers that didn't sweep well enough. There was a fastball that was like right down the middle. The other ones, honestly, I didn't really see, but I assume it's the same thing. Like I said, I turned the game off in the second inning. Can you blame me? Yes, it's my job to do this. But listen, I like having mental health. I like having a good mental health. But yeah, so let's just talk about, or let me show you the graph. That's really small. Okay, hold on. I'll put it on the bigger screen. Give me a sec. I gotta put it on there. Okay, hi. Also, I didn't make this clear. SI, sinker. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot, but I looked it up while grabbing the other thingies. Here are the other thingies that I mentioned. I'll show you that in a sec, but I know it's a little blurry. My bad. I had to blow it up a little bit, and I separated it. Whoops. But yeah, pitch breaks, arm angle, pitch breaks, arm angle. We're not gonna get too deep into it. Basically, his command wasn't very good, but I do want to show you guys anyways, just in case you guys care about this kind of thing. But yeah, like they were saying, his velocity was still good. His vertical break 5.6, like his stuff wasn't bad. I mean, his TJ stuff plus 99, it wasn't bad. Well, the grade was kind of icky, but you know, I think it's at 80. I don't know. Listen, I like stats. I'm not that deep in the stats. I don't know that much stats, but I'm pretty sure it's out of 80. So we'll just say it's been better, right? Oh, it does have the comparison between them both. Okay, never mind. I was looking at like last year's stuff. My bad, y'all. This is definitely the first time I've looked at this graph. But yeah, technically his grade stuff today or this year has been better than last year on his sinker. Especially his four seam. I didn't even notice that. His four seam is definitely much better. Why haven't we seen that today? That's a great question, audience member. I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is, like I kind of just showed you, is that we got lit up by a team who offense hasn't been great. I mean, there's been good games for them, but listen, loss. Like, obviously, they're not going to win. They're not going to lose like 20 games straight, right? We got them at the stretch where they passed their worst stretch. You know what I mean? Like, they're already recovered. This is now the normal Mets that we should probably expect. Yes, we would have loved to have the 8 straight loss Mets, but let's be honest, the odds were not in our favor. And as you guys should know by now, we are a cursed franchise. So, obviously, that's what's going to happen, right? And then there's all that. Kyle Hart doing Kyle Hart things. We'll talk about Kyle Hart in a sec. But yeah, to be honest, like I said, it's a rehab start for him, honestly, basically. So, like, if you want to judge him fully on that, I'm not going to, like, judge you for judging him. But I will say he has, what, 4 more starts? 3 more starts? No, like 2 more starts? Whatever. I don't know, right? He's got a few starts left and then the playoffs. So we're obviously going to use him in the playoffs. There's no reason why we wouldn't use him in the playoffs. And, like, we have to, right? Because all we have that's really solid is Pivetta. And we will see Pivetta tomorrow. I can show you guys that, of course, against David Peterson. My only worry about that matchup is it's a lefty. You know how we are against lefties, so we'll see. But yeah, I think the Dodgers are winning right now. No, actually, no, they're not playing yet. They just started, and Arizona and San Francisco are playing each other. I just made a video about our magic number. It is 5. I don't know what it's going to mean for when Arizona... I think San Francisco loses. It'll be down to 4, I'm pretty sure, because I don't know if Arizona counts as a chase team yet. But it's not the end of the world that we lost playoff-wise, but it is a very bad thing if we want to secure home field advantage, which is looking like we're not. But, I mean, listen, there's worse things you could have than not home field advantage. Like, we could be out of the playoffs. I would rather not be out of the playoffs. I'm glad we're still in it, right? But, yeah, we're just talking circles now. But, yeah, let me show you Kyle Hart real quick, because Kyle Hart might have earned himself playoff innings. I don't want to say playoff start yet, but definitely playoff innings. Kyle Hart doing Kyle Hart things, 2 perfect innings with 5 strikeouts. So where was that? He had a Kyle Hart had a Michael King start. That's what that was. Kyle Hart had like Space Jam. Michael King lost his mojo, and then Kyle Hart absorbed it through the baseball. And then we put in Yuki, and then Yuki did not as horrible as he could have, but it's good for a Yuki start. And then Bradley, I saw him have a 100-mile-per-hour strikeout. That's the kind of Bradley we know we like. But yeah, that's pretty much it for pitching. I'll do hitting real quick. I don't want this video to be too long. But yeah, Mets scored 7 total runs in their last series against the Padres, and then they scored 7 runs through 2 innings tonight against the Padres. That's baseball. Whoa. And then Jackson Merrill, 5th homer in the last 9 games, not 10 games, but 9 games. In his last 9 games, he has 5 home runs, 2 triples, 2 doubles, and his slug is up. Obviously, don't have the video, don't want to get sued. And then at this point, it looks like the Padres will start the postseason on the road. Like we said, we're probably going to be at Wrigley against the Cubs. This series against a playoff caliber team on the road feels like the best barometer for October left, and probably the best test since the Dodger and Mariner series. So yeah, let's do a quick offensive review. So what makes me sad is that we only had, 4 hits and 1 run against Sean Manaea, who just got demoted to the bullpen for being bad. So, honestly, it's a very typical start. And he is a lefty. So, what is that? He's a lefty, right, Sean Manaea? Yeah. Wait, is he? Oh, God, please don't roast me. Give me a sec. Okay, I know he played for us. My memory is shot. I've been gobstruck. Is that a word? Gobstocked? Whatever. I don't know. But, yeah, Sean Manaea, lefty. But, yeah, we don't hit against lefties. Why? I don't know. Look at this offense. We should be, but we're not. Merrill with a great game, and that's pretty much it. Everyone else, kind of a stinker. I mean, it's not bad, but I mean, it's not going to help us win the game. Federmin had a home run, though. I forgot about that. Federmin had a home run. So, cool for that. But yeah, one more thing, just for the doomers, because I know how much you guys love to doom. There are some Padre fans that have already counted this team out and think they will be one and done in the playoffs. I think that is very dumb. I know this is a defense mechanism because of last year, but man, y'all need to tighten it up. Once it's playoff time, I will be very excited and rooting them on. Yeah, listen, I know things are looking bad, right? But it's game 1 of 3 against the Mets. Like, let's not panic yet. Like, I feel like we always drop the first game, and then we usually win the next 2. So I'm hoping that's what this is. But like, one of my video today about how we need 5 wins out of 12 games. Someone's like, yeah, I doubt it. Like, I don't think you guys understand. Please apply. I don't think you understand. We're basically guaranteed a playoff spot. Like, I mean, obviously, if things go historically horrible, we're not going to make it. But, like, I need you all to understand that we're basically, I think it's like a 90% chance we'll make the playoffs, right? Our biggest worry is how far we're going to make it in the playoffs. And I don't want to hear anyone say, like, I'd rather miss the playoffs and then make the playoffs and get booted out of the first round. That's some horse crap, right? I don't want to call you a fake fan for that, but that's some horse crap. Like, what is it? Butter up, buttercup? God, I don't know what I'm trying to make these phrases. You know what I mean? Lighten up. Like, come on. I don't mind the dooming. Like, I know it's going through a little rough time right now, but like, come on, y'all. Like, come on. But yeah, that's it. Sorry today's long. Sorry today's horrible. Sorry I can't speak. Sorry I'm gobstruck. I still don't know the phrase. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. Get us to 3K. I'll show you this thing again while I do my outro. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know how you guys felt about today's game. Do you think Michael King is washed? You don't want him anywhere near the playoffs? Or you think it's just a rehab start? Give him a chance. How do you feel about the offense? Are you concerned? Or just one bad game against a team? We'll see how we do tomorrow. I don't know. But yeah, tomorrow Nick Pivetta pitches. I don't want to say anything because I feel like every time I do, something bad happens. So I'm not going to say anything, but I'm hopeful. I am hopeful. Thank you for watching. Go Padres. Please subscribe. Goodbye.